bad. But anyways, you're live. Yeah, okay. I'm live. Am I loud enough? Speakers 33. Say something. Okay. Put myself up there. Then I'll be loud enough, okay? Okay. All right, well, so if you have any questions for me, we'll go right ahead. Shoot. This is a get to know live, or, like, so anything that you want to know about me or whatever, well, you can ask me. If you want to know how come I started streaming, well, or how come I started YouTube, or how come I started doing whatever, well, go right ahead, just as long as it's not too personal. I'll tell you if it is. Or I'll ask you questions. I'll ask questions anyways, and then, like I said before, people can pop them in the chat if they want to. Okay, name things you notice that stress you. I know I've asked this over at Twitter, and some people have answered, some people have kept that to themselves because they don't want to spread drama around. I guess there's enough drama around, but I notice things. I know this epidemic that we're going through is very, very stressful. I mean, there's no way that we can make it so that it's not. I don't think, unless you completely shut off the news and sit around like Waltons do and sit around the radio. or, um, I mean, you'd even be listening to the news there, so it would sort of be, you'd be hearing about it anyways, right? Okay. I'm gonna skip the next one because that's always a controversy. What's your favorite movie and why? Now, my favorite movie is Forrest Gump. I think that it's a good movie because he just all of a sudden started running one day and didn't stop. If somebody had enough gumption to just keep on running and running and running and running and running for no reason at all, and got that far, I think that had an awful lot of gumption behind it. um, what are you thankful for? Well, I'm thankful that I'm breathing. I'm thankful for my husband. I'm thankful for my friends on the internet. I'm thankful for my friends elsewhere. I don't really know otherwise. Thankful for my family. I can't say I'm thankful for my um I'm thankful for the Lord actually. But I mean he's number one and always will be. But um so actually I guess there's a lot I'm thankful for. Can anybody tell me what those dots are at the very, very bottom? I mean, I've only done two of these things, so I really don't know. Because there's a dot and a microphone and a little arrow. That, and then end stream. But what are the dots for? Hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. It must be your internet or something, eh? Anyways, moving on. um, a book, or no, a quote to live by. I've had a few, and then I seen some more. And then I thought, well, gee, they're pretty good quotes. So I thought they were good ones, not really to live by, but good enough to write down. And so I sort of gave up on having just one, and I don't know where I put the other ones. So I just sort of thought, well, whenever I come by a new one, I'll keep that as the one. There, I'll just say that there are so many, like so many good quotes out there, inspirational quotes. A book that influenced your life. I would have. I've always liked To Kill a Mockingbird, but that really didn't really influence my life. The Bible kind of influenced my life a little bit, quite a bit actually, because you can always sort of grow through that and change your ways and stuff. So it sort of, I don't know, I guess it sort of influences your life a little now and then. Depends on what kind of a person you are and how much, I mean, how much you believe, I guess. But then again, like, I'm not here really to judge. Like a lot of people say, there's only two judge or one judge in the world, and that's afterwards, right? So, okay, are you a cat or a dog person? I'm a cat person. I still see nothing in the chat, which is okay. It's fine, no problem. Um, I am just going to say hello. Maybe I'm not. Jason King. Hello. Okay. Now, favorite childhood memory. I have quite a few actual good childhood memories. One was Christmas time when I thought the Santa Claus was on top of the roof, and come to find out, well, also too, there was hoof prints all over the outside when I first got up, and they had even put, or there had even been snow prints, put like footprints on the carpet by the door and stuff like that. So I I remember that. That was a good childhood memory because that was proof that Santa Claus was at our house. Anyways, there was other ones I do remember. Not all of them were good, but I do remember that. Um, what holds you back most in life? I would say my health does. My weight, of course. Um, this is not a subject that I really want to get into, so we'll move on. If you had $1 million that had to give 1,000 or 10,000 of it to a charity, where would it be and why? I've mentioned this before. I would give the money to the Epilepsy Society. And why? Because my husband and I suffer from that. So I think that would be a good charity to give it to. What's your favorite song right now? Hmm. My favorite song right now is that one by Kurt Jarre and Cata. I can't say the name of it. Capuchin or something. It's an African song. I've heard it quite often, so and it's got a good beat to it, and like it. It's kind of jazzy. it's, um, what defines success? Um, to me, success is the way you spend your life, not by how many dollars you have, but by how what you consider to be rich. Like if you've got a good quality life, like if your family comes to see you because they want to see you and spends a lot of time with you and will do anything for you because they want you, not because they have to. Well, I think then you're successful in life, like um, more say more than who Hefner was or something like that. I mean, maybe he scrimmed and scraped for all he had. Who knows? Like, I don't know. But I mean, like, I didn't know the guy. But I figure in a way he wasn't very successful. Maybe he had lots of money, but and stuff, but I don't think he was very happy. You know what I mean? Like, and with that being said, we'll move on. um, oh, excuse me, 15. Oh, do that one. Just a minute. When was the last time you had a good cry? I think that was probably this morning. um, what would surprise people to know about you? That I'm not a good driver. Not at all. Um, so in a way, it's a darn good thing that I can't get my license because people wouldn't really want me on the road. Um, can you drive a stick shift? I just answered that, really. Do you feel you're good at hiding your feelings? No, not particularly. Would you ever jump out of a plane and explain your answer? Impossible, because you can't even get me in a plane, really. Would you ever smile at a stranger? Likely, yeah. Would you ever date a person 10 years younger than, or even 20 years younger than you? I don't think so. I've been married for 30 years. I don't think I would ever date a person 20 years younger than me. So if no, if no, why? Like I said, I think I've just answered that. Do you usually follow your heart or your head? I usually follow my head because my heart gets me into too much trouble. Where would you like to be in 5 years? Well, I'm afraid that in 5 years I'll probably be underneath this earth, but I hope that my all of me won't be underneath the earth. Like, if you know what I mean. My favorite season is fall. Well, I like I like the color of the leaves, but my favorite season is the warmth of the summer. When you worked, where was your most favorite job and why? My most favorite job when I worked was at a nursing home, and that was because I like the people there, and I also like the staff, but I like the people there most of all. Are you encouraged seeing the Lord work in someone else? Yes. Would you rather dance a slow dance? No, would you rather dance to a slow song or a fast song? I'd rather dance, considering who I'm dancing with, I'd rather dance to a slow song if it's with my husband. And if it's with somebody I don't really want to dance with, I'd rather dance with a fast song. Would you go to a graveyard at night without a flashlight? No. Would you trade your house or a mansion given a choice or one of those tiny homes you get to customize both the way you see fit? I think I'd rather have one of those tiny houses because it's easier to clean. And we don't really have the money to hire um, a maid or anything like that. Like, okay. Items found in an old man's wallet. And I said pocket knife. I don't know what anybody else is going to say because there's really not a lot of people on here. But if you want to answer, you go right ahead. You know, I thought that there'd probably be more people than this. I thought maybe I'd have at least like three or something. But then again, one person, like somebody else told me the other day, one person knows the least is better than none, which is true. Mhm. Okay. Anyways, some something always stocked in the refrigerator. And I said water. Okay. An item found in Grandma's purse. And I said a needle threader. But like I said, you can say anything you want. The next one's kind of cute. I mean, it's a regular question. Anybody can ask it. Something you put on a Christmas tree. And I said tinsel. Well, my cat is going to be very upset that he's missing this. There's 2 squirrels out here. He just adores squirrels. Imagine he is probably sleeping right now. Yeah, they're going after Jeffrey's garden that he put in. Won't you dig up my bulb, you little runt? He looks like he's a, well, I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that? Okay. A fruit that isn't round. People had a heart attack. I thought somebody else had came into the stream. But they were only from D-Live and they were announcing that they were on. Goodness. Goodness me. I wonder if I could watch myself. That would be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? Hadn't better let Cab see me do this, or else he'll say, see, even Angela was over there doing it. Yep, there I am. Me, who said I wasn't going to stream, is doing so. Come in, see. Well, now I got two viewers. Okay, besides a cat or a dog, what animal do people keep as pets? I said a bird. Okay. Okay. And then you can use the first name of of yourself, or else first name of your username. Oh yeah, I forgot. You better have this on. You can have it on, you just can't have it turned up. Yeah. Okay, anyways. Um, Something that you wear. And I put scarf. And then I changed it around to something that, okay, that you drink, and then I used my first name, and I put apple juice. And a place, and I put food, or place, and I put Asia. Food, and I put apple. And an animal, and I put aardvark. A girl's name, and I put Anne. And then for boy's name, and I put Anthony. For a profession, I put an attorney. And word to describe someone, and I put artist. Something in your home, and I put amplifier. Part of your body, I put I put arm. I put your first name, and I put I put Angela. Okay. Something you cook in the microwave, and I put a hamburger patty. Something people hate to find on the windshield. I did answer this. I put ticket. Something a man might buy before going on a date. I put a corsage because he might want to woo that woman. Something a person may remove from a car before retiring for the evening. I put a wallet. You see my neat little drawings that I did. I know that's blowing my own horn, but what the heck? No, you only live once. Thank you. Thanks for stopping in. Don't realize me. Okay. Now go to another page. Okay, how many books are there in the Bible? If you know, just plot this in the chat. Okay. And have you ever spent the night in jail? And my answer would be no. I haven't. Or have you ever fell in a public place? Yes, I have. Have you ever deleted a post from social media? Yeah, one there that I put a post on social media one time and discovered that it wasn't going to the person that I had intended it to go to. It was going somewhere else, so I deleted it. quite quickly, in fact, because I didn't want it to go someplace else. Excuse me. Have you ever broke a window? Yeah. Have you ever been in a band? No. Have you ever tried cutting your hair and I don't know, look back? I really don't understand that one, but I've tried cutting my own hair, but I don't know whether I'll do it again or not. I don't know whether that is what you look back, whether what it means by looking back or something or what, and I don't know. Um, have you ever been sat on it or sent an email speaking ill of the person itself? Yeah, apparently I did. I didn't mean to, but I have. Um, have you ever took snacks in a bag? Yeah, I have bloody noses different times, so that's what I'm checking for. I'm not rubbing my nose on my hand, by the way. I know that's what it looks like, but I'm not doing that. Um, don't know what that was, but anyways. Um, have you ever been up all night? Yes, I have. Have you ever read anyone else's phone messages? No, I have not. Um, not the phone messages, no. Have you ever dyed your hair a very strong color? No, I've never dyed my hair. I've wanted to, but I never have. Um, Have you ever done something just to make someone else jealous? No. Have you ever jumped off a bridge? No. Have you ever been with a stranger? No. Have you ever had a bloody nose? Yes, I have. Yep. Have you ever forgot someone's name? No. Well, yeah, come to think of it, I have, yep. Have you missed a test in school? Yeah, I've done that. Yeah. Have you ever bet money on a game? No. Have you ever gave flowers to someone? No. Have you ever been at sea? The answer to that is no. No, no. Have you ever dieted? I tried, but apparently I have failed. Sorry. Um, Diets and we don't get along very well. We don't click. We just, I don't know. I think I don't have the willpower to diet. Fill in the blank. Blank box. I put berry, berry box. And the next one happens to be berry. Blank berry. Oh, I put blueberry, blueberry. You could put any kind of berry. Blank phone. It could be a cell phone or any kind of phone, you know. Blank red. I put cherry red. Blank blue. I didn't know what to put for this one, so I just put baby, baby blue. Blank city, New York City. I've always wanted to go to New York City. I wanted to actually go to New York City to see Frank Sinatra. I was little. I figured to see Blue Eyes, Old Blue Eyes or whatever. I figured it would be a good thing to do. The last one is blank Baldwin. Normally people would put one of the Baldwin brothers, right? Not me. When I did this before, I put Emily Baldwin. Don't you know? I watched The Walton so much. I think when I was younger, or when I did this test or whatever, I think I must have. had Emily Walt or Baldwin on the brain or something. I don't know. Have I ever, or never have I ever, and then I put sang in the shower. Well, I've never sang in the shower. um, and like I was saying, hello, and hi, how are you, Max? Long time no see. Have you ever sung in the shower? I really don't need to know, honestly. Um, this is okay. It says here, it says like, okay, so I've never sung in the shower, but anyways, it says got sung to. Well, yeah, I did get sung to once. My dad was really, really upset because I got sung to over the telephone by a boy I was going to in high school. Cried or flirted to get rid of the fine. Um, no, I didn't do that. Have I ever fell out of a tree? Yeah, I fell out of a tree once. Have I ever or broke a bone? Yeah, several of them I've broken. Um, I've broken my little toe, I've broken my nose, I've broken my leg, my arm. Nope, sorry, not my arm. But that's about it. Max, can you hear me okay? Yep, I'm at work for all this. Okay. Okay. Um, Never have I ever listened to or lied to my parents. Oh, well, yeah, I have. Because they came home one time and found the closet door or closet thing broken where you hang up the clothes. And I said I didn't do it. I did not do it. And I was the only child. So I had to have done it. I mean, there was no way around it. So, yeah, I lied to them plenty of times. Um, Never have I ever slept until noon. No, I was always up before noon. I will say that. Never have I ever gotten sick during class. No, there was one time, quite a few times actually. They do mean physically sick, I think, and that was just a couple of times, but I was sick otherwise. But that's besides the point. Oh, this is getting a little bit too personal. Never have I ever peed in the pool. Um, yeah, I kind of have, but I told my aunt and my uncle that I did it. They weren't too impressed. They said we do have a bathroom for that, you know. Um, but anyways, never have I ever woke up not knowing where I was. Yeah, I have. That's another story. We're gonna move on now. Never have I ever pretended to be sick so I wouldn't have to go to work or school. Yeah, I've done that. Never have I ever been rude to someone. Yeah, I have. I've done that too. Not intentionally, but I have done that. Never have I ever broke a limb and had to stripe. I don't know stifle. I don't know what that is. I mean, I know what stifle is, but I don't know why you would have to stifle if you broke a bone. I don't understand that, so we'll just skip it. Never have I ever met someone on a on the internet. Yeah, you meet people all the time. What do they mean? Oh, you mean to marry? No, I've never met nobody on the internet that way. No. Never have I ever been afraid of clowns. No, never been afraid of clowns. No. Never have I ever been afraid of insects or animals. Yeah. I don't like little spiders or creepy crawly things or things like that. But I'm okay with mice and stuff. Jeff just says, my husband just says I'm weird. You're, you're weird. You don't like little spiders, but you don't mind mice. Oh, and I don't like snakes. I'm not weird. Okay. Um, I don't understand something. This was supposed to be a get to know me thing. I'm the one asking all the questions. Okay, Max, you're still listening, right? I'll just take it as yes, you are. Okay. Martin Mull portrayed who on Roseanne? I'll give you a few minutes and then I'll say who it was. Because because one person's not really answering and another person's at work, so, and the other person on here is me, I think, because I wanted to just see if I could watch myself. I'm weird that way. Anyways, the answer was Leon Carp. Mark on Roseanne was portrayed by I think my cat is sleeping, so I'm gonna go in the window here. Put this up in the window. Glenn Quinn was who portrayed Mark on Roseanne. Roseanne's mother's name was Beverly. It's getting so that you can't really see too much. I can't anyways. Maybe if I pull this down a little bit, maybe it'll shade it. Oops. Almost knocked the glue off there. That would have been terrible. Wouldn't have been able to put anything together. Nothing. Okay, spin-offs. Aftermath was from what show? I realize that you can't answer that, Max. I almost called you Mash. Been on here a long time. Well, only an hour actually, but I did a little bit of a stream on Twitch beforehand, so I'm stream hopping. Okay, anyways, it was from MASH. An Andy Griffith show was from what show that it spun off of? It was from the Danny Thomas show. And I don't remember that. I don't even remember the Danny Thomas show. Like, it must have been before my time. And that says quite a lot because you wouldn't think anything was before my time. I mean, there must have been shows before I was born, but I mean, okay, number 3, Beverly Hillbillies was from, and this is gonna, unless, okay, when you're working, I'm sure that maybe you're thinking about what answer, or like, your answers and stuff like that. It says here, Hill Street Blues. I had no clue, but that was the answer, and I knew quite a bit about television when I was younger, and Hill Street Blues. Like, I don't know, did Jed work on Hill Street Blues? The Booker came from what show? No, I don't even remember what Booker was. The only Booker I know is that guy that spins around in the middle of the mat on wrestling, and I don't think they're mean to him. It says 21 Jump Street. This one, oh, I know this next one. I mean, I know I have the answers, but that's not how come I know it. It's Enos and this Dukes of Hazzard. Well, I knew that. Number 6 was Getting Together, and it's a spin-off from something. And I'll give you a little bit longer to get this one. And was there a notification for me, Max? Or did you just happen to see my little mug on the homepage? The answer is the Partridge Family. Well, that was really quite shocking. I didn't think that they spun off of anything, actually. I thought they were just made up at spur of the moment. Sort of. Oh man, oh man. That's one thing we should do too when we're remote viewing is well, I was gonna say we should see if all these people have where do they get these shows from? Names, especially the names, eh? That'd be kind of weird. had more questions written down right here. I do. But they're on blank pieces of paper, so you I couldn't put them in the book properly. I mean, okay, I could have, but the thing is I didn't have paper made for them. Like I didn't have holes in the paper. That's what I'm trying to spit out. Oh, okay. Page 2. Don't start at page 2, Angie. Okay, I don't know how to say her last name. I'll say it the best I can. Okay. On Seinfeld, I'm sure you guys all watched Seinfeld. Elaine was played by who? Julia Louise DeFries or something, or DeFraz, or whatever her name is, DeFraz. Okay. Julia or Newman's job was a mailman or a postal worker. I'm sorry, it was a postal worker. He wasn't a mailman. He was played by William Knight. Okay, what were George's parents' names? His mother's name was Estelle, His father's name started with an F. If that helps any. Okay. That was Frank. Okay. Saved by the Bell. The college years. Who played Zach Morris? The answer, the guy's name was, his initials are MPG. Hey, Max, are you still here? Well, listening, I mean. Huh. Okay. His name was Mark Paul Grosselar. What was Leslie's last name that played on that show? And also, too, before you guys leave, remember to give me a like. Because after all, I would do it for you. Okay, Simpson's youngest child was named what? Was named what? Okay, she was named Maggie. Bart's teacher, Mrs. Crabapple, his fourth grade teacher's voice was voiced by who? Okay, I think you've had enough time now to write it down. You can check and see if you were right. She was voiced by Marsha Wallace. Isn't that a pretty name, Marsha? Oh, my nose! No, I'm only kidding. Molly Morgan on the Torkelsons. I never watched that show, Torkelsons. I don't think. I may have seen it once. Was played by. Hmm. Ooh, excuse me. I'm truly going to remember this, Max. Honest, I am. Thank you very much. She was she was played by. I don't know now which one I even asked you. If it was about the Molly Morgan on the Torkelsons, she was played by Brittany Murphy. Connie Ray, who played on the Torkelsons, was played by Millicent Torkelson, which was strange because why would they have somebody named Torkelson play on Torkelson? Okay, Grace Under Fire. That was a good show. But anyways, Grace Under Fire was played by who? Thank you. But I mean, there's a lot of classes of yours that I've missed lately. But I mean, you're on so late. So late. How come you're on so late? Okay, anyways, Grace Kelly, or Grace Kelly, sure. Yeah, Grace Kelly. Grace Kelly was played by Brett Butler. Grace Kelly. Okay. Grace was raising 5 kids, true or false? I was telling people before that I have nosebleeds. That's why I keep checking my nose different times. Because I don't want to have a nosebleed on camera. That would be sort of embarrassing. Anyways, the answer is false. She was only raising 3. And the next question is you're supposed to name the kids. And the 2 people that are left, I cannot name them right now. So their names were Quentin, Elizabeth, or Libby, one of the 2. And the other one's name was Patrick. I loved watching those kids. They were so cute, but, so innocent, looking like, Um, Dave Thomas played who on Grace Under Fire? Here's a hint, if you need one. Here's a hint. He was his name is, well, he was worked at the drugstore anyways. Uh, as far as I can remember, I think he did. His name was Russell Norton. Number 15. Who played Wade? His name, the actor who played him was Casey Sandler, or Sander, or whatever. There's no L. On Family Matters, Carl's occupation was was what? It says here, police officer. Number 17. Harriet Winslow was portrayed by, and then it's got her name, and it says JMP. It gives her initials. Her name is Jo Marie Payton. Then there's another question here about that show. It says after Urkel moved in with the Winslows, or no, after a while Urkel moved in with the Winslows when what happened? Oh, excuse me, I'm not really tired. I've only been yawning for the last half hour, but I'm not really tired. I haven't taken my new pills. So if you excuse me, I think I should go take them. I think that's why I'm yawning so much. I'll be right back, okay? Like that on the couch, are you? Huh? Okay, thank you. Should start to feel better now. Okay. His parents left, or what happened to Urkel was his parents had left the country without him. That's why he moved into into the Winslow's house. On Boy Meets World, George Feeney was played by, and I adored this show. It was that was the best thing going. Next to The Color Purple, of course. The answer was William Daniels. Sean Hunter was played by Ryder Strong. Sean had a hat on the show. He was played by, and then it's blank. I mean, I've got the answer there, but you're supposed to guess who that it was. Who played his half brother? It's one of the Lawrence brothers, by the way. If you, if I'm going to give you a hint, so it was Matthew Lawrence. What was the father's name of Jack and Sean? And now I don't know. Okay, it was Chet. Now I don't know what decade we're going to move into. Whether we're still going to stay with the same decade as Boy Meets World or what. I have no idea. But we're going to Full House now. And Rebecca on Full House was portrayed by her initials are LL. Excuse me. Hello? Okay, thank you. Okay. Um, is Lori Laughlin or Logan or something? I don't know. Her name has always been hard for me to pronounce. Jesse and Rebecca had two boys. Their names were, or they were twins, and their names were what? Nikki and Alex. Wood Newton on Evening Shade was played by, I've always had a crush on this guy. I don't know whether I've ever told you guys about this or not. Not crush, but I always liked him anyways. Didn't have a crush on him, but you know how things go. The answer was Reynolds. Molly Newton was played by who? Oh, they should have been kicking in by now, and I still feel tired. So I don't think they're working. Make or they may be working, but I don't think they're working to make me any more awake. Melissa Martin is who it says here. DJ was portrayed on Roseanne by. See, these are all random, and they're when they were written down, and it's just just that I didn't have them in things in categories. Okay, so it was Michael Fishman that he was portrayed by. See, I know them well enough to know what show they were on and stuff. When I'm reading them back to you, but I didn't know them well enough when I was reading them before. Okay, so that's all there is. That's all she wrote. Um, just a minute. Okay, so you're going to be listening. You said. Um, okay. Now, when I was over at Twitch and I was doing something, I was painting. I I painted these Christmas balls, and then okay, so I painted them, and then I was painting these. Then I left some of them blank. Well, if I could for a second have your opinion on whether you like the painted part or the blank part better. Just just put an emoji or something, or a Y or an N. Do you like the blank better, or should I continue painting sometime? Because now that I've started, it's like cleaning a windsill that's dirty, and you've noticed that all of a sudden, once you start doing the windowsill, that you've got to keep on moving because doing the whole window because otherwise it doesn't look clean. Like or P for paint or C for clear. Let's make it simpler. Okay, now I've been on here for almost 2 hours, and you guys are the only ones who came in, so I'm going to end up closing this off now. And if I do happen to go back on, it'll be over at Twitch. Um, I don't know if you have a Twitch account, Max, or not. I'm not really sure, do you? It's getting near 2 hours. I have to get off here. I'm going over to Twitch anyways. I'm Shadow meets light, or means light over there. Okay, I gotta go. I thank you guys for coming in. I really appreciate that. Um, Take care of yourselves, and much love to both of you. And have a good day, okay?